Ah, this seems familiar.
Well, I'm trying to meet with my friend Eterno.
Oh, you're all
Again,
good, man.
kind of.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
another person. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. It is. It is.
I'm so bad.
It's not the same house.
Come on, put your dukes up, man. Put your dukes up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Put your dukes up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Put your dukes up. Put them up.
Here, get this guy. Get this guy. I'll give you all the gear. Just get that guy. Get that guy.
Why are there so many people here? I know you're just trying to get us to fight each other.
No, I just spawned
I
in.
want to spawn in.
No, I
know,
think
I
this
wanna spawn in Cherno.
this guy just killed me, so I was just trying to get revenge. You want me to kill you? Why do you want to go to Cherno?
Yeah,
What's
let's
going on in
go to
Cherno? What's
My
going on there?
friend's in Cherno.
Oh, what are you guys doing? Alright, I'll get. Alright, let me kill you then. Just stand here. Stand still. No, he didn't want to be friends with us, so it's a shame. I am looking for a friend. He's already got one. I think this is the guy that killed us, right? He's got the wreck. And he looks similar. What a schmuck. And he's got my chicken that's still warm. Or no, is that his chicken? I think that's my chicken. Where's my body? I think I used a different house. Right? Wasn't this guy running around from house to house? He was probably just chasing after the smoke coming out of the chimneys. Or is that the house that I did the fire in? I don't think that's the house I used. I think I used one of these. Yeah, he might not have taken my guns though. Let's go see. He seems like a zoomer that was like flying from one fire to the next because he knew about both of them. Maybe he didn't have time to loot everything on me. Let's go see. There's a cleaver. We should probably make some bolts for the crossbow. I think it was that house. Tim, thanks for 43 months, man. 43 months of my life that you've chained in your basement forced me to watch. Well, and we know that's not the truth. I let you play plenty of Aquatas. I let you play all the Arc you can handle. That's all you need. That's all you care about. Actually, how is that new, the snow update? Do you think it's something I should check out, or is it just kind of like, eh? Yeah, I don't know. I think it just feels like everyone's freaking out right now about trying to get their 5 mil to do the expedition, and I'm not doing that. I'm in no position to even make that deadline. I don't really care about doing it, so we'd probably just be playing casually, messing around, you know, shaking off the rust a little bit. But we might check it out just for the snow. Yeah, it sounds kind of fun to do free loadouts on the snow maps because it's like super difficult and it's really hard to see, and treat it like a survival run where you're just trying to escape from all the robots and the super geared guys and shit. Maybe occasionally killing one of them. Treat it like a Metal Gear Solid type game, I mean. I hear somebody out there. What the?
It's me! It's me!
What? It's
Dude.
who?
Hey,
Hey, mate. Hey, mate.
it's me. I'm the guy who gave you the crossbow and stuff. I died with you in the
Oh,
house
what's
over
up?
there.
What's up? What's up?
Nothing much, nothing much. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you killed that guy.
Yeah, yeah. That was badass. Thanks again.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just coming back,
What's your name again?
walking around. Andy.
Andy. Nice to meet you.
Shit.
You, what's that on your back
Yeah,
there?
I met that guy in Bears. You know, it's a BK-12.
Oh, I got nothing for you.
Yeah, I met that same character model in Bears, and I stopped him from killing himself again. He kept body blocking him so he couldn't kill himself.
Oh, he's trying to teleport back here, huh? We should probably get going.
Yeah, he's trying to get back.
Seems like a jolly old fellow. Oh, I got you something.
Thank you. I guess I'm just gonna leave you to it. We'll go loot around a bit.
Yep. Figure easy.
Yeah, you as well.
Actually, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we are better off on our own. Dude, where's the house that I made the fire and died in? I guess I didn't really put too much thought into what house I picked. Ah, fuck it. Let's just assume that guy took all the good stuff. Is it the house close to the coast? Back this way? Nah, we should get out of here, man. It's gonna be too many freshies coming back. It's all good. Or wait, was it this one? This might be it. Yeah, that's me. That is me. That's too bad. What kind of savage? As well. Did he not take all the chicken? Hey. Friendly? You got a microphone? He might be vegan. Yeah, but is anybody really a vegan out in the apocalypse? I feel like you just have to eat whatever you can find out here in the wasteland. Feathers for bolts. Oh yeah, I got 12 of them. Nice. I probably missed a few back there, but we'll get another chicken. Alright, let's go somewhere safe, and then we can craft up some better arrows. You want to speak now? Oh, you should have had me there. That was weird looking. Little freshies trying to abuse their powers. Their infinite stamina powers. Yeah, we can see his brain, the cogwheel slowly spinning inside of his head. He tried to like zip through the matrix, but it was a little bit too slow. It's not abuse, it's part of the game. No, I mean, in my eyes, the way it looks and the way some people try to do it, like stringing together an endless bunch of power attacks and trying to keep your stamina as low as possible to do that to a geared guy, that's what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes that's the worst. Is like, you can't get out of the stun lock from some of these people that figure out how to string it together, like back to back to back, to the point where there's actually exploits that are banned in some servers because it's so broken. But yeah, I mean, you could say now the devs need to fucking change the melee, but they haven't. The amount of confidence the freshies have right now to run at fully geared guys when they have nothing in their inventory, so they have max stamina, is just too much. Like, they're a lethal weapon. They're like a fucking speeding bullet right now, basically. I don't want to say it's exploiting. It's not like cheating. It's just fucking, I don't know. I want to earn my gear other ways than stun locking the hell out of somebody. Like, if it happens because like I'm in proximity of a geared guy, then alright. But I'm not gonna like go out of my way to try to like torpedo a geared guy, I guess. Yeah, it's cheesy, and it's something I wish the devs would take a look at. No, performance, it's not really that. It's a combination of, if you do a few things with melee, it's extremely cheesy. Normal melee is kind of okay, but if you use all the cheesy mechanics, it looks like you're exploiting the game. The fucking range on the running power attack looks like a cheat. It's terrible. Nobody's saying it's the same as wall hacks. But the reach of the running power attack is absolute, like, a new player would think it was a cheat. It's that bad. Alright, let's do these feathers. Okay, we need more bolts. Yeah, dudes, there's a lot of fake accounts going around trying to impersonate all kinds of different people on the internet, you know, from YouTube to Twitch and stuff, so just report them, block them, and just move on. It's definitely not me trying to contact you. I mean, I don't reach out to people about random stuff because of all that nonsense, especially, so it is definitely not me, whatever message you got. Yeah, thank you for that massive donation to my bank account, though. need a fire again. Shit. Oh, this will be lethal. Gotta lock this guy inside here. What are you doing? We got a land shark. The one time I want the zombies to come for me. Yeah. Alright. That'll be a nice little trap for somebody to deal with. What happened to this guy? No, I can't get that bolt back because it's lodged in his leg. I think I have to kill him to get it back. I'm just gonna make some more up here. Performance. This is electro. Okay, I think we might have already checked this one. CZ compact. Alright, well, we gotta find a safe fire spot. Maybe these houses are a little bit better than the last ones that we chose. Better pants. Yeah, we should probably take one of these for later. Yeah, so we've already upgraded one of the bolts. I just gotta make more and add the feathers to it. We gotta get a fire going first. Let me get some dock back. Memesy, what's it say? Intended for certain audiences. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit tricky. I think we might have to list something like that now. But I think for a long time I wasn't putting that there because I figured, like, I don't know, it's a DayZ streams, like, yeah, it is a very mature stream, but it's also like I don't want to be limited to the point where certain people aren't getting it broadcasted on their feed and stuff. But yeah, I don't think I went out of my way to make sure it's listed as like super mature or anything. Yeah, I wonder, we might get in trouble if I don't have some kind of listing like that. What's the point? My kid's been watching and playing since 2 years old. Well, kind of, I'm not trying to tell you what to do because I'm not a father and I can't speak on that, but I was hearing from a lot of, not a lot, but a couple of the teachers, there's been rumors going around where I live where a lot of the kids currently at the local school have like zero respect for adults and the teachers and like people around them because of the way they're like growing up these days and stuff, like just constantly with their head buried in the iPad and stuff, and like their parents aren't telling them to respect others or whatever. So it's like, I don't know, man, fucking, it's gotta be rough. Something's gotta change with some of them, you know. Ragging on the younger generations. I'm not ragging on the younger generation. What the hell are you talking about? Dude, it's fucking rough out there. Like, some of us grew up, like, having to go outside. Now you're growing up and you can just be buried on the internet. Like, it's I'm not ragging on them. I feel bad for them. I hope that they can get through it without too many issues because of it all, you know? Every generation has their thing. I'm not saying that this is the worst or whatever. It's just there's new problems. I don't know, what I'm saying is when I was in high school, we respected the teachers and the adults, like a lot of us, you know, and it's like a lot of these teachers are saying that the newer generations have like less and less respect. You know, just the way that they carry themselves and treat others and stuff. But that might just be in my neck of the woods. It's not like it's in every school. Yeah, Caden, we might do a little bit of Tarkov after DayZ, but it really depends when the server population starts dying down on this server. We're either going to check out that new Arc update, the snow event, or we might do a little bit of Tarkov progression, I'm not sure yet. Or we might just do a full night of DayZ, and then next stream we'll focus on one of those other two games a bit more. Yeah, everyone has a different experience with what school they go or went to when they grew up as well. I mean, there's the private schools, the public schools, the homeschool, the people that live out in the middle of nowhere where there's like no options versus the people that are like in the ritzy, rich cities and it's like overflown with too many people. Like, there's all kinds of different experiences out there. And obviously not all the kids in the younger generation are in the same boat. I'm not trying to rag on any of them. You know, everybody's in a different position. Yeah, Sloppy, I think that's the lazy thing to say though, is like, oh, they've been saying this in every generation has this thing. I think what I'm trying to focus on is like the accessibility of technology and how people these days don't have to go out and get real life experience as much because they can just like flip open the internet and like consume whatever the hell they want and like fingers, you know, just like seconds away. All this crazy information is at their fingertips at maybe too young of an age is all I'm saying. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. And I think it's like as a parent or as an adult, you might have to introduce that to them in a certain way. But I can't speak on that because I'm not a parent yet, so. Yeah, well, I'm sure it's pretty risky, or it's tricky probably, because I know as a kid, when you're told that you're not supposed to do something or you only have limited access to it, you might want to be like, oh man, I really want to do that, and once I get access to it over the weekend when my dad's working, I'm gonna go crazy and just play games all night long, because I only get 1 hour of it a day. You know, it's like, I don't know, sometimes it's tricky to limit access to such a crazy thing like technology, you know? It's like, I knew as a kid, if I was limited, if my parents were like, yo, you know, fucking... maybe you should, you know, it's like, no, I'm definitely gonna get on that game later. Yeah, it was just a sporter, we already got one. Really, your grades determined your playtime. Yeah, luckily for me, I always did solid in school. You know, I wasn't like the best student, I definitely wasn't the worst though, I was just like solid. I did pretty good in some subjects, but other than that, it was just decent, you know? So I never really had to get limited on video games and stuff. But it's not like I also didn't have every console under the sun, we mainly just stuck to Xbox. Ooh, that's a real car. We need a battery and a spark plug though. No, Halifax. I never got into PC gaming until I was like 20. So all through high school, early 20s, I never touched PC gaming. But if you can look up the date of whenever Halo 4 came out, I remember we played Halo 4 for about 3 or 4 months. And then my buddy woke me up one morning saying, yo, you gotta swap over and try Counter-Strike on PC. And that's when I made the swap. So yeah, probably about 5 or 6 months after Halo 4 released. Was you ever playing console again? Yeah, so I like going back now and playing some of the super old retro consoles with their controllers. Playing like the super old Resident Evil games and Nintendo games and stuff. Like I'm trying to turn that into my hobby of like collecting some of that shit. But as far as like playing shooting games, I don't think so. It just doesn't feel right to play with the joysticks anymore with like FPS games. But if it's like an over-the-shoulder single-player game, then I think, yeah, I'd use a controller again. Just for fun one day on the couch, you know? But some people are saying like Red Dead Redemption 2 or Ghost of... what's that game called? Ghost of Tsushima? I was about to say Ghost of Hashima, but that's the fucking DayZ map. I still haven't played it, but I hear it's really, really good. Just kicking back on the couch with a controller. Ghost of Sashimi. Oh yeah, Reno. We played a bunch of Hashima when it came out, but now we're just kind of waiting for the next update so it populates again. And so hopefully it'll fix the performance too, because we were only getting like 30 FPS last time we played. Alright, well, let's keep an eye out for those car parts. Maybe somebody up here knows something about them. No, TJ. Your character gets damp though. Your character or your gear will get soaked if you jump in the water or stay out in like a blizzard. And then you have to get next to a fire to dry off. Door's locked. What's this place called? I always just call it like the hunting camp or the med camp above Electro. North of Electro. Yeah, easy to just call it the camp. The camp up the road. Well, Eric, I mean, I could argue that it used to be maybe too easy to find stuff like a Mosin that can just one-tap somebody in the spawn zone. So, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit harder to find these days, but it's still accessible out there. Okay, let's get a few more bolts going. What's the best Christmas movie? I don't know, man. People get so fucking nasty about this topic. I don't even want to get into it. But some of the best Christmas movies, I do need some. I'm really not big on Christmas movies, but I got to go back and watch the good ones. What's that really old one with John Candy? That's the last one I saw recently. John Candy and what's his face are in the car ride together, doing some shit. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I think. Yeah, I'd have to go with Home Alone. Or Home Alone, it's a feel-good Christmas movie for me, for sure. But it's also, like, some people would argue it's not that type of like, let's get a movie that has a bit more, what is it? Like, a bit more Christmas stuff going on, instead of just, like, you can kind of predict exactly what's going on there. Even though it's an awesome movie. But there's, like, different genres of, there's, like, the action ones everyone wants to say Die Hard. Die Hard's good to just, like, have on as a background noise during the Christmas celebration. But it's not a good, like, sit down and pay attention and watch the whole thing while your family's over type thing. Like, I don't know. Some Christmas movies are, like, really good to pay attention to. Others are, like, just some shit to put on in the background type thing. Alright, that should be enough. You'd rather tune it out. I know, I know. The older we get, at least the older I get, the less I enjoy Christmas. It feels more like stress. The roads are bad, the weather's bad, the family's stressed, everyone's trying to figure out what everyone needs and trying to do less gift giving and more just quality time and eating food together, you know, it's always best. But some people love Christmas. They have the perfect family for it, where all the kids are like super excited still, and like that's probably when you start loving it again. I think it's like the magic dies down, but then it can be reignited. Yeah, well, some families have to travel a long ways, getting on planes and stuff. Others can just drive down the street. It's different for everybody. I just wouldn't want to be traveling with all the freaking crazy bad roads and ice and shit this time of year. Nope, no, I don't do Instagram. Oh no, I didn't drink anything back there. I totally forgot to drink out of the water pump. Because we were surviving off of sodas. Sucking down lots of sodas. Yeah, I only do TikTok. No, I'm not on TikTok. Yes, I am live on Facebook Gaming. Minnie, you know this, dude. You're my first sub over there, I thought. I appreciate you shouting it out to all these other guys. I know what you're doing though, man. You don't have to do that. Yes, we're live on Facebook Gaming. How many times do I gotta say it? Yeah. Well, Mixer is also set to come out of retirement, and I'm set to be one of their premier starting streamers, so we'll be making the swap as soon as they get their shit together. $100 million payday incoming, yeah. No. Dude, Schnookums, thanks for 30 months subbing, dude. And Luscious as well, thanks for the big support. Yeah, the kitty's doing really good. Thanks for watching, man, both you guys. And we got Lamb, Enjoyer, Squid. Thanks for coming in tonight. Yeah, we're just trying to make up to Steroy. I haven't seen the car parts or any people around here, so we might as well just go up. Okay, we need to find something to drink up here. Luna, you're scaring me, dude. I already told you your previous message where you're like, yeah, Smoke, that was a great convo we had last night. Really glad that I made that decision with you on the phone. That wasn't me, dude. I don't know who you've been speaking with. Fucking Smoke number 2 or whatever, Evil Smoke, but that wasn't me, bro. You better go cancel the bank transfer. You sent it to the wrong fucking dude. He's like, damn, Smoke, thanks for staying up all night with me on the phone. I really appreciate that talk we had. And I've sent the $1 billion donation to your charity event. He's like, you know, it took a long time to think, but I pressed the button, bro. Enjoy. Yeah, it keeps reminding me of that chick recently messaged me. She's like, man, we were chatting last night. I can't wait to do the duos in Arc Raiders. Just hit me up when you're ready to play, but you said your account got suspended, so just let me know. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, why does this chick still want to play with me after I said I got suspended, apparently? Like, shouldn't she be a little bit worried that I had been suspended by for some reasons? She's like, once your suspension's up, just hit me up, honey. We'll get some Arc Raiders in. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta find this water pump. I'm struggling. We're double dying. Oh my god, we're triple dying here. I'm literally draining myself right now. I think we just have to do a fire out in the middle of the open. Dude, we're in some fucking trouble here. What do we do? I guess we gotta make a fire at the barn. I've got food, it's just not defrosted. Holy shit, Stain. I can't drink the snow, can I? Yeah, it is, Justy. It started off because, you know, DayZ being my main game, my favorite game, pretty much you always have a face piece on, and for the longest time it was a balaclava, like the black or the green one in DayZ. And then you also always have a balaclava on in Tarkov. So I figure we might as well have something that we use. Do I not have matches? Fuck. Yeah, it's like, I'm not Batman or anything, but I just feel like if you got a message from, like, fucking Batman, you would know it's not actually Batman. Batman's not fucking texting people on Mixer or anything. Like, Batman's not fucking scrolling through Twitter hitting people up. I'm not Batman, but I'm trying to be like DayZ Batman. Oh, we're in trouble. There's just a water pump down the road, though. We got food, we got fire, we should be okay. Yeah, Exo, I don't know. I like making the risky fires. I feel like people stress so much about making a fire so they won't get killed. But it's so exciting when you see a normal fire. It's exciting for other people around you, you know? So I believe, like, you have to do the stuff that you get excited about. You know, don't... Yeah, it's like, or next thing you know, you wake up and you're shoving torches up your ass. It's like, let's just stick with normal fires for today. I really hope you're trolling, dude, and whatever you did, go figure it out, because you're just gonna stress us out, and I feel like you're trolling anyway. Dude, you were here. Thanks for that 3-month resub. We got Rage. Thanks for 56 big ones, dude. And dude, Lunar, thanks for the new sub. Look, I'll be checking your chat history later to see if you're an actual troll here, buddy. But I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, Leonard, there's nothing we can do about those people. Like, you just gotta report them and move on, you know? Like, that shit happens all the time. There's so many people on Twitter with, like, fake pictures of other people and stuff. It's just, it sucks. But that's the internet. Alright, I don't know if this is better off on the ground or in my pockets, now that I'm somewhat warm. Followed since yesterday. Definitely legit chatter. Well, Frag, so thanks for pointing that out. Sorry, Lunar, despite your new sub, under further review, we have banned a significant number of trolls lately. And if you are a brand new follower within this new ban wave period, we must assume that you're one of them. We're gonna have to remove you from the channel. Depending on your next several messages here. Well, Lunar, it's just, why would you believe a fake smoke if you've only followed the real smoke for one day? Are you trying to say that you got hit up by someone that was seemingly popular on Twitch, and that's what brought you here? And you were like, holy shit, this is my opportunity, I'm gonna do some collabs, and then it's like, oh, you gave some random dude your whole bank account. And now you're here with the real smoke instead, at least. See, that's the thing. This is actually working out. I'm getting some advertisement. I'm getting, it's, what is it? What do they say? Any type of something is good something? It's not, but we'll try to turn it around here. Publicity, publicity, publicity. There it is, publicity. It's not the type I want, but we're gonna have to spin it around somehow. We're not actually sick. That icon should go away shortly. Tell you about the gun. Oh, you don't want to know about this ugly thing. Used to be in the game, got taken out. Just got re-added. Probably the worst submachine gun out there, but it's a good starter gun. Well, I still think bad publicity could give you a bad reputation, but again, there's a good chance that you can spin it around when they find the real you. I don't totally agree with that whole any publicity is good. It could be bad unless you like defend yourself or whatever. Like if you're trying to gain popularity and make people talk, sure, any is good, but I'm not necessarily trying to do that. I'm not trying to stir the pot and drop a fucking rap album or anything. I heard somebody out there. Yeah, we already ate the one food a little bit. We just gotta wait for that. Well, I guess we don't have to wait to eat this one. Okay, that might get our water up to yellow. Let's go to the pump. Looks like we're healing up at least. Maiden, just think of it like a big open world sandbox apocalyptic survival simulation. You know, like there's just a big open world set in some location that's unfamiliar to you. You know, like the Czech Republic or whatever. And it feels like you're in a different country. You know, like if you've just been living in some freaking random town in the US, this feels like you've actually entered like a different country or a different place of the world. You know, it's so immersive when you first jump into it. And you get lost in it because it's such a massive map, you know? And there's so many different maps and servers you can play in that just make it like a massive experience. But yeah, it's just like a big open world apocalyptic scenario where you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do anything, you just spawn in like you just woke up on the beach. Like you just like fell off a boat and hit your head or something trying to survive the apocalypse. And you have to decide. Oh, I might have just saw somebody up there by the church. Was that a zombie? You know, like the Walking Dead TV show, you gotta decide like what kind of survivor you're gonna be. Are you just gonna be like some lowly bandit that shoots everybody on sight and takes their stuff, or are you gonna try to be the good guy that talks to people and helps them out and heals them and stuff? Like, there's a bunch of shit you can do in the wasteland that makes it so interesting to encounter other people. Because if you see a guy appear in a house and you're thinking, whoa, he doesn't have his gun out, what's he doing? Like, is he hostile? Does he have friends? Is he building up a base? Like, what is this guy doing, you know? So it's like, it's just a really nice, open-minded, do whatever you want in the wasteland situation that makes it so good. I think it's like the same reason a lot of people like Grand Theft Auto. Like, I remember as a kid, I'd love going over to my cousin's house and just like messing around in GTA, because it's a big open sandbox where you just do whatever you want. And then obviously I fell in love with like Elder Scrolls, because it's a big open sandbox, do whatever you want. And then, you know, naturally DayZ kind of has something like that too. Just next level. With like real people, you know. Oh, this would have been a good fire spot. Already got the holes in it too. Yeah, Tank. I played quite a lot of Tarkov 1.0. On some of my off days, I tinker around with my standard account on the side. And then we've been streaming quite a bit of it. We did some last stream at the end. But the end turned out to be like 6 hours of it, so... I'm enjoying it, man. I think Tarkov's in a really good spot right now. People are already bitching about cheaters and stuff, but overall it's still in a really good place, I think. Alright, we got a drink. It's gonna be risky though. Got a hospital. Oh, if he's on the roof, it's probably a zombie. Wait, what is that zombie doing? That's awfully suspicious. Yeah, the zombie was pissed off at me. Best inventory management game out there. You talking about DayZ or Tarkov? Oh. Shit, we don't have any bottles, do we? We might get shot doing this, but we have to do it. We're slowly dying. Yeah, Resident Evil 9 is so close. We gotta start replaying the old ones. Trying to think of what we should start with. Yo, Dyslexic, thanks for giving that sub to zeros. And we got Schwinn, thanks for that brand new problem sub, dude. We got Cobbler as well, thanks for 5 months. Happy to catch another stream, hope you're staying warm. Ah, it's been really cold, man. But, yeah, I've been staying on top of the shoveling, it's not too bad. And yo, Corey as well, thanks for that 7 months using the Prime. Tosh, I disagree. I think when I first got hooked on DayZ, the last thing I cared about was if anybody else was watching. Like, it was such an amazing new experience for me to get into when I first got into DayZ that I was just so immersed. And I still can be, you know, but like, the immersion is insane when you first get hooked on it, that like, it wasn't about the viewers. The viewing side of it came when I was trying to convince my friends to get off a console and swap over to PC to play DayZ with me, and maybe put the old days of Halo and or Call of Duty behind them, and maybe come try DayZ and Counter-Strike with me and stuff. And then it was like, wow, it actually feels pretty cool that I'm sitting here at home, like, showing my friends the gameplay that I'm loving. And then on top of that, like, 5 people from around the world showed up and now they're watching. And like, yeah, that's a little bit addictive to have that feeling of, I'm going to be sitting here playing video games anyway, and if some other people are getting something out of the time spent and the experience, then that's a win-win, you know, because like, I'm going to be playing games anyway. So yeah, that was something that kind of came out of the whole trying to convince my buddies to swap over. Oh yeah, some of them duffel. I don't think anyone watches every single stream, but they're aware of it. But no, there's games like Arc Raiders that have crossplay. So some of my buddies that are still on Xbox, my brother that's still on it, we could still link up. I'm trying to think of other games that have crossplay that are decent. What do you mean, Tony? I mean, half my friends are people I've met in real life that, you know, we play games off and on with, and then the other half are probably dudes that I met through Counter-Strike or DayZ, Arma, which obviously know me by whatever my Steam name was that day. Oh, that's a nice helmet. Wild West and the South with zombies. Oh, Calvert, you talking about Hunt Showdown? Yeah, I still have never tried it. I almost did with their recent big update, but just something keeps putting me off of it. There's a zombie up by that church. I think Hunt Showdown is probably awesome. A lot of people have good things to say about it. I'm just... I guess the older I get, the more picky I get about the way things look. And when I see them using their, like, monster abilities, being able to, like, see through walls and shit, it looks, and, like, the crosshair, it looks a little bit too much, but... I don't know, it is a beautiful looking game. Ooh, nice double barrel. We do have a few shells for it, too. See if we can hide this thing. Alright, well, they're definitely gonna see that. Look, I got little baby arms. Don't judge me. Oh, his zombie's on somebody. Is he on somebody, or is he pissed because I threw the gun so many times? Oh, he's on somebody. Oh, he looks kind of skinny, and he's just standing there out in the open. Man, bless his heart, he's just standing out in the open. Ooh, he's got a water container.
No, no, no. Oh, somebody's in there. That's not me. No.
Dude,
I just
dude,
got shot.
what are you doing? Relax, relax. Let's not do this anymore. I didn't want to do this. You guys are running in on me. It's super hot. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Dude, he was riding my ass. Like, I thought I had time to get out there. He's fucking running right in on me. He's like, no! He saw his buddy get wasted. His reaction was so good. He's like, oh shit, somebody did it. Oh. It's a bad time to run out of bolts. Oh, he's got more shells for us. Perfect. Yeah, now I'm hearing people run up on us again. I think it's just a zombie. What's that? Oh, I think I killed that one, right? Lock the door. Oh yeah, we do have a lockpick. Well, sometimes we want to be able to run out pretty quick. Let's lock it though. Yeah, oh shit, watch out. Yeah, this is all I could see, boys. That's all I knew. So they've been killing people. Yeah, guy definitely should have jumped on Aquatus today instead. That's probably what the comms were like after. He's like, well, fuck it, back to Aquatus. At least they were using in-game voice chat though, that was pretty cool. No, Reno, I said it the other day. If you're using a crosshair in a hardcore server that removes the crosshair, so nobody has it, then you're cheating, you know, so I do not advise you to cheat. But if you play first-person shooters for 20 years straight, then you have a pretty good sense for where the center of your screen is. So you can hit some no-scopes, you know. But I actually missed quite a bit. But you can tell, like, the more warmed up you are, you're going to hit more no-scopes. That's just how it is. Well, like, actually by default, some DayZ servers have the little dot crosshair, so it's hard to be like, it's a cheat, you know. But if you're on a server that's removing that, and then you re-add it, then it sounds like you're cheating, you know. Yeah, Reno, and the best thing to do is not to explain how to cheat, you know what I mean? Okay, let's think. What else do we need to get out of here? He's got some 308s for us. Water container. Yeah, we got one. It's a cooking pot. Bag. We got a bag. This one's bigger, but it's only what? Well, 10 slots bigger. That is substantial. It's pretty white though. Yeah, it seems good for the snow, but you're often like still walking through bushes and buildings. How late are you streaming tonight? I have no idea. I usually don't go into it knowing how long I'll be on, but tonight might just be like a medium-sized session, like 6 to 8 hours. Or it could be another accidental 12-hour if we swap over to another game like Tarkov or Arc Raiders later. But I'm kind of feeling like just doing DayZ tonight, and then maybe we go full blast on one of those other games next stream. Like, I don't know, I wish I was in the mood to, or I wish I could say I was in the mood to go full blast on Arc Raiders, but I just don't. I don't know, I think I'd still rather play Tarkov, but I want to dip into it just to check out the snow event and see how good the maps look. Like, I just got the Tarkov itch. Like, man, when Tarkov sinks its teeth into you and its hooks in, you seriously, like, wake up and you think about it. You know, whether I'm playing on the main account with you guys or playing on my standard account a little bit off stream, it's like, I'm really enjoying it right now for sure. But I'm also enjoying playing DayZ on the winter maps, so I want to make sure we have a balance of it leading up to Christmas time. Because, like, Winter Chernarus isn't going to feel as special maybe after mid-January or whatever. And like right now it's kind of cool because I think my cultist circle and my hideout is like crafting something, so even though we're not on, we're still technically working towards some shit, so that's cool. Trying to get an ammo case on my standard account, which has been a pain in the ass. Oop, someone's up the hill here. Oh yeah, Hike. I've heard such good things about Kingdom Come Deliverance, so we're definitely gonna play it. I'm just waiting for us to feel like we're actually in a drought where we need something like that. I heard that guy's footsteps run up behind us so quick. It seemed like he was chasing me down trying to shoot me, but looking back, maybe he didn't even know I was there. My plan really was to talk to that guy, but then it turned out that there was 2 of them. And he didn't seem to want to respond after his teammate died. Use all the arrows? Yes we did. Let's make some more bolts up here. Definitely, it sounds familiar. I think I watched the trailer of it, but I can't remember. Is that the one that kind of looks like Elder Scrolls, or what's that like? Yeah, we probably could fit the rack in the bag. If I drop this... These aren't big enough for sticks. Oh, something spooked that deer. It's running down the hill. I should have kept that cleaver for another second. I guess it could have been the zombies that scared it. They don't seem to be chasing them though. Yeah, see, then it would probably take them a minute to get back here, though. That's another good thing about Chernarus, is, like, it takes people a little while to get back to the battlefield that they died in. Unless you're messing around in the spawn zone. But really, like, the DayZ and Namalsk introduced that whole, oh yeah, there's the same guy, just teamed up with my friend again for the 3rd time in a row. It's like, that was not a common thing until Namalsk happened. It used to be like, whoa, you know, I met you 6 months ago, what's up, bro? And that was normal for Chernarus. And it was kind of beautiful at the same time. Instead of being like, oh yeah, it's fucking Timmy from, it's like 6 times today, you know? Old Timmy 6 time, yep. Probably don't need that many rags, we got some. Alright, we gotta focus on finding food here. We're getting pretty low. Well, yeah, I wasn't even talking about Timmy 2 rags, but that's probably a guy. Nope, shots up the hill. Just wait for a second, see if there's anything. Really gotta find food. Oh yeah, Jaeger, how do you, what's that all about, dude? Is there some kind of torch method we should know about, or? Yeah, please enlighten us, dude. Luckily, I don't think the torch meta is as prevalent on Winter Namalsk. I think it's mainly, or Winter Chernarus, I think it's mainly a Namalsk thing. But I'm not sure. Best insulation. Okay, Drake's nice. Yeah, I mean, if you're like sprinting out in a blizzard, then I don't think the torch should really do much of anything. But if you're like slowly moving through and the weather's not that bad, then I think it's nice to have a few benefits of it. Especially at nighttime. It should be like if you have the balls to make a torch at nighttime, you should get rewarded a little bit for it, I think. I mean, come on. We're not wearing this thing. Best insulation, though. Could maybe give it to somebody. No, let's just leave it for someone else. Are we in the spirit or not? I'm supposed to be in the spirit. Fuck. Maybe I should wear it. Nobody shoots Santa Claus. No, Lutz, I haven't watched Fallout yet. I hate to say it, dude, you're gonna hate me for this, but I remember when Fallout first came out, I asked my girlfriend, I was like, you wanna watch this with me, or should I watch this by myself? And she's like, nah, just watch it by yourself, I'm not that into it. So I did, and then I think I saved the last episode, or the last 2 episodes for a rainy day, because I was like, yeah, that'll be like my cool thing to watch when I have some free time. And I actually don't think I ever got around to it, and I'm not trying to say that Fallout Season 1 wasn't interesting, it was, but I guess it just wasn't enough for me to be stuck to it. You know what I mean? It was like, it was fun for me to watch before bed and be like, oh cool, this reminds me of the game a little bit, but I wasn't necessarily like hooked to the characters. But yeah, I gotta catch up and actually watch the 2nd season here. Oh, someone's here. Fuck, I should have talked to that one. We're over here yapping about Fallout. He didn't deserve that. He probably watches that stuff, though. No, without any spoilers, so what do you think? Is the new season pretty badass? Should we definitely watch it? I just want to see Macaulay Culkin in something. It's only been 1 episode. Oh, they didn't release the whole thing. I figured they'd at least give you a few episodes. New episodes seem better than the whole 1st season combined. Alright, there we go. Yeah, maybe they just had to lay down the groundwork a little bit. Some TV shows have to do that, right? They have to lay down the foundation before it can actually get good. It's a weekly show. Okay, so what days does it drop? I feel like I'm hearing something else. Yeah, it'd be like, you know, it'd be like a DayZ roleplay server, right? Right after the white people are figuring out their backstories, right? It's 2 months in, that's when it gets, that's probably when it gets good. That's really good food. Really good food. Yeah, apparently there's a big update coming to Deer Isle later this month. Oh, he was a foodie. Holy shit, he's got so much food. That was one of the sharpest clocks we've had. That is one heavy can of beans. Got some chocolate, canned pork. We want that massive backpack. Nah, it might get us killed. Water in the pot? Yeah, my pot's full. We gotta go make a fire shortly here. What else should we drop? Maybe the 9mm pistol. Don't even have mag for it yet. Take the extra food. High insulation versus medium, I hate to say it, but we gotta take these, even though I love the knee pads. Only play vanilla? No, if I could only pick one, I would heavily consider only playing totally vanilla official DayZ if I absolutely had to pick one for some weird reason, but no, I definitely tend to play community modded servers that have changed a few things or added a few things. Nothing substantial, just like lightly modded. Maybe some of the settings have been tweaked a little bit. A few new guns, a few new clothing items, yada yada. Alright, let's think. What are we doing next? We gotta get a fire. So it's not really night streams. I mean, for me, like, I'm happy to get on at 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern, or a little bit earlier, a little bit later, but I've always been kind of a after dinner time East Coast stream. And right now it gets dark out at like 5 p.m., so I'm gonna try to make the most of the limited sunlight I have during the day, eat some good dinner, and then think about getting on after that, you know? But for the sake of playing like primetime games, sometimes certain servers are only populated during certain hours. Like Deer Isle, for example, I might have to get on a little bit earlier for that. But the thing is, like, if there's enough maps and servers that are full, it's tempting to just stick to the late night stuff. Wait a minute, what is that body out there? I didn't kill that guy, did I? I mean, that's not a zombie that we killed or anything. I don't have a scope. Look at that body right there. It's too cold for me to go check on it, but maybe he died of natural causes. What body? What do you mean what body? Right there, it goes hay bale and then laying flat body. Now let's just do the fire up here. Oh yeah, it could also be fun to do a little bit of Armor Forger coming up soon. But to be in the Christmas spirit, we have so many games that have the snow map option. I don't know if Arma has that right now. But they do have a new map called Kolgiev or something. Harlequin, thanks for 54 months, Harlequin Princess. And we got Radzi, Tritter, thanks for 81 big months. Okay, thanks to all the big years resubbing. And is it Crazy as well? Thanks to that new prom sub, dude. Alright, what do we got for fire making materials? Oh, we do have matches. Tarkov has snow. No, that's what I said. Ark and Tarkov both have snow, which I'm really enjoying the snow in Tarkov. But, I just meant to change it up a little bit for Christmas and try to venture into a few different games. We could try to mix in a little bit of Arma. Actually, that's gonna be a weird fire. It's kind of in a bad spot. Let's actually make the fireplace first. Hear about the new EFT cold event? No, so I saw that Nikita posted a picture of a house with a red light on the inside. Do we know anything else other than that? It kind of looked like a creepy cultist scene. You see the Armor Wasteland server has snow? No way, Spartacus, really? There's a Wasteland server with snow? No, that's what I'm talking about. What map is it hosted on, though? Is it the newest map that begins with a K? Kolgiev? Yeah, some people are saying that the Tarkov guys are probably not going to start the Christmas event before our Christmas in America, but it's like, I don't know why they wouldn't, because they have a fuck ton of players that are in America, and they have players from all over the world that are starting to get in the holiday spirit, so like, why wouldn't they just start it like a few days before our Christmas as well? And then it easily extends to the Russian Christmas as well, just like a week or two later, so... I know it's later, Breeze, but isn't it only like, it's like 7 days later. It wouldn't be that big of a stretch for them to add it before ours, but I don't really care. We'll see. We'll see if it's interesting or not. They didn't care. Yeah, I know a lot of people say, like, their instant response to Tarkov guys is like, they don't care. You act like they care. Like, I feel like some of the devs do care about their players' experience, but maybe they don't care enough about the holiday season to match it to ours, you know? I'm sure they're not trying to please the Americans all the time. But to say that, like, Nikita and co doesn't care about some stuff is, like, a little bit of a stretch, you know? I'm sure they do care, but they can only do so much. I don't know. But it's like when people talk about banning cheaters, their easy response is like, oh, they just don't care, bro. It's like, I'm sure Nikita has lost some sleep over how annoying the cheating problem is. Like, I guarantee he has. Oh, dude, Keegan, thanks for 10 months subbing. Thanks a massive hookup in Bold City Frank. We had Fremen. I missed so many of you guys. I'm so sorry. We had Nanageddon. Thanks for the 513 sub. DXV, we got Cheeky. Why is it bad? Katie says, love the DayZ and Tarkov mix you got going. Thanks for the streams. Oh, thanks for saying that, dude. And Stig, he says, love the streams, really enjoy playing, or seeing some Tarkov again. That's what originally brought me to the channel. Aw, dude, I'm glad you love seeing that Tarkov back. And was it Meaty? We got Cotton. Thanks for giving that sub to Monkey. And Quiet Noise as well. Thanks to the big 56. Man, I wish I had a scope or a rangefinder or something. Alright, this food should be good. What's going on, Tower? Yo, Tower, I'm hoarding your bolt action gun forever. I just like looking at that thing. That short sniper rifle. Well, I'm probably gonna use it once I get to a good bolt action quest. Alright, let's get moving. I think the population is still full right now, but it's going to slowly start to die down as it gets later. So we'll probably swap over to something else once it does. It's either going to be a little bit in Namalsk at the end, just to mess around, or we're going to swap over to some Tarkov. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe that Arc Raiders update. But DayZ is still full for now. Yeah, I'm not sure, Skull. I really feel obligated to at least check out the snow event in Ark, because I did see one screenshot of how cool one of the maps looked covered in snow. And I want to like take a few screenshots of that, but yeah, I'm still a little bit more excited about Tarkov. I think Ark is great, but I'm just more drawn to the hardcore first-person side of things. Shit, I really don't want to cross through this field, but let's live on the edge a little bit. And the ambience is so nice. We got some winter ASMR. Yeah, David, I feel it a little bit. It's like I can't fully love a third-person shooter, but it's still fun to play. Isn't Tarkov pay to win? Oh god, dude, I'm not opening this can of beans with Tarkov right now. I think you might you might really get on the board of, or the ship of saying Tarkov's pay to win if you haven't put the time in to understand what makes the game actually like good and fun. But it's like when you mature into the mindset of what makes Tarkov a good game, that shit does not fucking matter. Like, you can, the problem is the super sweaties can start a wipe with a lot of benefits, and then they can use their starting equipment and starting benefits to snowball and get through progression extremely fast. But anything you start with, you can still just get one tap in the face and lose everything. So it's not pay to win, but it's definitely pay for like a boosted convenience if you know how to make the most of that, you know. But people are getting pissed at me lately for talking about Tarkov during DayZ, so let's especially not fucking talk about that right now. Because it turns out to be the most boring, divisive conversation ever. Where, like, usually people that totally fucking suck at the game love riding that shit, but people that mature and get good at the game are like, eh, I'm actually enjoying the fucking standard account this wipe, dude. You know? I actually, like, in my free time, I play on the standard account because you get the true progressive experience. You have to do everything. You're not just gifted all this shit, you know? So I play EOD on stream. It is convenient, it's nice, but we used to rock the standard all the time, and it's totally fun and fine, you know. But you got to tweak your mindset. You got to be in the right frame of mind for it. Oh, Switch, dude, thanks for giving that sub to Huzzah. I appreciate that, man. It is, yeah. Smooth. It's a good way to put it. Engaging. Like doing a standard account hardcore-ish playthrough is absolutely maybe the most engaged. Well, I don't want to say maybe, but probably the most engaging way to experience the game. But if you love the game so much and you have all these other objectives, it's like, eh, fuck that. I'll take the extra inventory space. I'll take a little boost. I just want to get out there and play, you know. I think it's fine to have the bigger additions too. I just wish they didn't give you stuff like the trade reputation boost and stuff. Yep, yeah, it's a brutal game. A lot of people that get those benefits still have a brutal experience. I've upgraded the stash. Hipsy, yeah, so I usually acquire the first stash upgrade pretty easily when I do standard, but then the second one I don't really go for. At least not right away. Yo, Krasia. Thanks for gifting out that sub to Maggie. Yeah, super. Well, there was a press edition way back in the game, in the day that they gave to like media people that were doing YouTube reviews and stuff, but they took that out. That was quite controversial back in the day. There'd be like a couple of streamers that logged on right after the wipe with their press edition, and they would spend the first like 45 minutes dragging all their crazy starter gear around and be like, yeah, got a fucking... They have like 8 fully decked out M4s, and all these dudes watching on Twitch for the first time with their little standard accounts were like, But yeah, they removed the press edition. I never had one. I guess you could sign up for it way back in the day if you were like a big enough channel back then. Like the first wave got gifted them, I think. No, OBX, absolutely, and that's the beauty of Tarkov is you can totally customize your thing right now. You can get the right edition, and you can also buy more inventory slots too. So like if you enjoy having all that space, do it up, and you can even buy like another fucking 56 lines of stash space if you wanted to. Which at one point I said, oh, I'll never do that, but honestly, I wouldn't be against buying like 12 lines or something. Whether that be on the standard account or the EOD, yet to be determined, but you could find that sweet spot. You were drunk one night and you bought them all. Yeah, dude, come on. You can't blame it on being drunk. You're like, yeah, dude, fucking A. I was shit-faced one night, had a really rough go and a couple of raids. Didn't get out one a single time. You bought all 56 lines of fucking stash space, dude, while you're drunk? How much did that cost you? 56 fucking lines, dude. I mean, you know you can buy like 10 at a time and play for a couple days, see how it feels, then buy another 10. He's like, nah, fuck it, I'll take all 56. Oh, 90? Is it 90 something? Jesus. Imagine if DayZ allowed you to like pay for bigger starting stash space or something in your starter clothing. Ugh. Yeah, Mimsy, that's why I got into it, is because of Arma 2 DayZ mod. I was playing that for a long time before standalone ever came out. And I got to experience all that drama of people being like, oh, you know, I still prefer DayZ mod, standalone is lacking all this shit, they took all this stuff out, yada yada. So, it was pretty dramatic, but it was really fun to experience. Wilson, sorry, buying lines of stash space in Tarkov when he's drunk. Sorry, inventory lines. You get like, it's like somewhere between 56 and 90 extra lines of space. If I catch a temp ban, then there's been a big misunderstanding. The Twitch guy's like, dude, this guy's advocating for people to buy some lines. He's drinking and he's buying lines. Aw, dude, chills. Thanks for that brand new problem sub, dude. And Rob Rocker, thanks for all the bits. Dude, Acrasia, thanks for 500 bits, man. No, is it browser? They don't. Oh, I actually have a cooking pot I could be drinking out of right now. Alright. Should be good. Yeah, Grandpappy, I'm trying to figure out... It does feel like the main storyline, the main questing that they've added is like... It's a little bit more stressful for me. I feel like I'm making these massive decisions that are going to impact my future before anything interesting has happened. You know what I mean? So I can't tell if I want to keep the case or give the case to Prapor. I think I just need someone to force me to... just tell me to do one or the other. Because, I'm hearing good and bad things about both sides, so... I'm still holding the case. If you want Lightkeeper, give the case. Yeah, so I mean, I've never seen Lightkeeper, I've never done that, so I feel like we should. But is Lightkeeper really that... Is it that fun of an experience to have to play Lighthouse and get out there while getting fucked by the spawns and stuff? You think it is something we should do? I don't know, Lube. I mean, it depends how long it takes to get two or three of the endings. You know, I've got 2 accounts. I could at least see 2 of them. I could at least maybe we swap over to the standard account and stream the secondary ending once I get that far. Doesn't matter who you see your case in. I mean, for me, without too many spoilers, it's more like which side leads to more interesting, engaging quests. Keeping the case or giving it away. Like, is there a lot of fun, cool cutscenes and, like, interesting quests that make you go do fun stuff? Or is it just like, go get 500 million, you know? We should probably do a fire. You don't think it's made different scenes? Maybe not even cutscenes. I guess just like interactions with the NPCs, just a cool storyline to follow. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really fucking matter. It's Tarkov at the end of the day. Oop. Is here a gunshot? That decision isn't the one, it's the next one after. Oh, okay. So the case doesn't matter yet. Let's go down to the hunting camp and make a nice little fire. Even though it's gonna be really risky down here. Yeah, I'm definitely taking some mental notes on what you're saying about it. I've heard about this Kerman character, but I've never seen him before, so... But I understand he's that, like, robot VTuber guy. Yo, Draven, dude, thanks for 15 months subbing. That's such a long time, dude. And Mr. Chills again. Thanks for that new Prime sub. Be sure to jump on the Discord if you want. Okay, so we're right outside Novian Starry finally. But we need to get warm. We should see the campsite down here. Oh yeah, complex. Well, I mean, don't you just go right back in and they're in the same spot, right? It's just one more raid away from grabbing that shit again. That sucks, though. I'm all about having, it's fun to fight big groups, but I'm all about having a bit less of the 5-man domination. Like, if you're running Labyrinth with a full team, having 0 fights is like, eh. We do that for a little bit, but running big groups seems a little bit cheesy. It's also probably pretty hard to maintain a big group and have good teamwork and stuff, both in DayZ and Tarkov. I think you keep some notes. It read out the section. Oh, there's like a way that you can fail something because you died with it. Wow. Flesh, I think I have, yeah. Where Wolverine is sitting in bed and looking at a photo of my icon or something. I've probably seen it a few times. It makes me feel bad, dude. Shit like that I love seeing secretly, but it also makes me feel bad on nights where I'm not getting on. Where I'm like, oh man, they got a little summon thing going on in the Discord and tonight I'm not getting on. Makes me sad inside. She's fast. Oh, that bolt's ruined finally. One of my bros last line 2,800 days ago. Man, it's scary business to log into Xbox Live after being away for years and then checking your old friends list and seeing that type of shit. Some of your old best buddies online, like, I mean, their accounts like fucking deleted. It's so old now. Last online 7,000 days ago. But that's the thing, they also swapped over to PC, and they're under a new name now, so it's all good. Ah, that is a nice sweater. We gotta free up a little bit of space here. Let's take those binos for the hill. Any action tonight? Scooter, we saw some people in the spawn zone and then we got a double kill up in Steroy. But nothing crazy. I think a lot of people are having a hard time surviving on this map, so they're struggling. They're creeping around making fires and stuff. Liking the Cold Snap event. Fierce, I can't say I'm liking it because I haven't played it, but I did get the Arc Raiders update ready to go in case we want to jump on it tonight or next stream. Check it out. But I was flicking through the streams and I really struggled to see any differences with the event. Like, I wasn't really seeing too many people playing the snow, I guess. But I guess I wasn't checking out the right stuff. But yeah, what do you think about it? Is it worth checking out tonight? How has the solo world been in Arc Raiders? A lot of kill on sight? A lot of people bitching about getting shot, or what? A lot of friendlies still? A lot of racial slurs, all kinds of slurs being dropped when people are down on their knees, or what's going on with that? It's like, you see a guy in the distance and it's like, alright, brace yourselves guys, if we got any family in the room, we're about to hear some slurs, we got some players up ahead. I might have to mute the voice chat. Ooh, there's some nice bullets. Okay, let's do... Should be able to pack this mag up a little bit better. Blueprint stuff's really hard for some reason. Yeah, that's cool and all. I worry for me, I started realizing that's the same way I treat Tarkov and stuff. It's like, you unlock the ability to buy guns, you unlock the ability to craft guns, and at the end of the day, it's just more fun to use the stuff that you find in Raid. So like, I got all these blueprints in Arc Raiders, but I hardly ever crafted that shit. But I've only played for 100 hours, you know, I haven't really played that much. I'm sure some people do craft, but... I think I tuned into like Shroud or a few other streamers the other day, and they're like, yeah, I don't really use my blueprints as much as people hype them up. But I'm sure there's a few that are really, really important. And it is fun. I love finding rare stuff. You prefer the free loadout? Yeah, if we play tonight or next stream, whenever we get to it, I'll probably just start with some free loadouts. Because it's more of like that zero to hero survival feeling. Just so we can get back into it. I think I might see a dead body. What is that? Oh yeah. Definitely a dead zombie, I think. Oh yeah, we got more dead bodies at the tents. Can't tell if we saw some movement right there, if that was a bush. I'm swaying in the wind a little bit. Fox is in my spot. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that zombie doing all the way up on the hill? He must have chased after gunshots up here. Why would he be right there? Right there in the center. Well, we might be able to get away with making a fire right here, even though it seems risky. Or a bum torch. Shut the fuck up. And Pat, I'm not doing the bum torch method again. The Mexicans are not here today. We don't have to impress the cartels. We're gonna play the game normal tonight. You're hanging out with a member of the cartel and he tells you to do the torch thing, you're gonna fucking do it. It's a sad reality of the whole thing. What's the torch thing? Well, the Namalskers are sitting on torches now to get the heat buff. So they'll be in like the most fortified... Oh, there's a guy. He's going up the hill. They'll be up in their favorite sniper spot, totally fortified base basically, and instead of going out and getting like a fire spot like normal people, they just sit on a torch. Look at this guy, he's kind of beefy. Oh, his friends down the tents, or are they about to fight each other? Seem like maybe Discord friends, because they're kind of distant from each other. Yeah, look at that. Look at the spacing between him and him, right? So, he started running up the hill while this guy was still looting. Which makes me think they have Discord comms, which is fine. But it makes us think that their teamwork might be a little bit better than the average Joe. Now they're pretty close together, though. I mean, sometimes people that hug each other's hips are using in-game chat. Now they're kind of hugging each other. Alright, well, we can assume this place is checked. Let's check, and we'll go towards VMC after those guys in a minute, but let's get the heat buff. Keep thinking I'm hearing things. They're gonna start a fire? Yeah, they might. Visibility's getting real bad though. I can't see where they're at. Nice little triple pine. Yeah, Mason. It's my favorite spot in the whole map. See? Even the animals love it. If I had to pick one spot, this would be it. It's like if the server is healthy and alive, you're gonna see one person from this spot at least. We already saw 2. Within minutes. Can you fish inland on the server? Yeah, I've seen a few ponds that are iced out, but I think you can find a few spots to fish. We've already eaten somebody else's fish today. You might have been on the beach though. Yeah, the spot's not that great right now because of all the fog, but we're about ready to go. Let's make the most of this fire. 1 second. Let me check on something. Yo, Schultzy, thanks for 7 months, dude. Wade Master of Loots, thanks for 13. Toxic Mouse, dude, thanks for 83. Glad to see you playing some Winter DayZ. Been loving the multi-game content though, bro. Keep it up. Aw, thanks for saying that, man. We had Strobe Light and Havy. Thanks for up to 27 months. This is my first sub ever and always my go-to. Aw, Strobe, thanks for saying that and keeping the sub rolling, dude. It's a big 21 using that prom again. What's going on, Mark? Let me check on something real quick as we warm up. Alright, I'm back. Should be almost good on temperature. How about Zelda today instead of the god-awful shed field? What is the god-awful shed field? What are you talking about? Oh, the airfield. Yeah, I'm down. Let's go to Zelenogorsk after VMC, though. After we at least attempt to hunt these 2 guys down. But yeah, I'm totally down to skip out on the airfield today. Because we've seen it quite a bit lately. These guys are making quite a bit of ground, though. Let's start going. No long range weapon? Nope. 0 long range. We got a crossbow, shotgun, and pistol, submachine gun. Everything close range. Yeah, Resurrect. I can't remember what stage of the game it was, but there was the days of having the bow in the game, the crafted bow way back, and then they finally had the crossbow to standalone, and then I think there was a modded crossbow at one point before the official crossbow, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we probably hit like a decently long, I don't know if it was 100 meters or something, but nah, probably not like a snipe shot with a crossbow. I don't know, I can't really think of our best crossbow shot now that you say that. Is that a plague mask? Alright, we gotta find something with some range. Maybe a decent rifle up here. Dead pig. I guess the zombies probably killed the pig. You alright, piggy? 2 dead pigs. Somebody is awfully selfish. Needing all that bacon. There's a chance they could be making a fire right now, but it's probably the zombies. This might be the freest food I'm ever gonna get, though. We just don't really have space for it is a problem. Just take 1 piece for now. I've immediately turned it into canned pork. It's only 2 pieces from this one, and the piece of lard that you can eat. That's probably behind the door. No, that's it. That's all the meat you get from that. I think it might depend on how he was killed, though. But we're trying to catch up to these 2 guys. Fran, what do you mean? Wish you could smoke to get some kind of boost in the game. I don't know if I want to, like, before gunfights, people are going to be huffing up some shit, smoking some substances, run into gunfights. Like, I already hate the pre-med in Tarkov. I don't think I want that in DayZ. What kind of, like, combat benefits are you trying to get from, like, smoking some... What are you smoking? Well, yeah, okay, I guess some of the... Obviously, a lot of soldiers historically were really fucking stressed out at war, so they were chain-smoking cigarettes because it calmed them down and gave them steady aim and stuff. But it's probably because they were so fucking stressed out. And obviously you can be pretty stressed in DayZ too, so I guess it matches up. Oh, wait a minute. This got bullets in it. It does have some range. What the fuck was that? Dude, I think picking up the gun made that sound, but why did it make that sound? could load it. Another fire spotter. Alright, well, normally we would check this place, but two guys just checked it, so let's try to predict where they're going next. Aim down sight glitch. I haven't gotten it yet today, but a few people in chat said they occasionally get it too when you're trying to just raise and no scope, but instead it fully commits you to aiming down sight. And I'm starting to think that maybe if I try to raise my weapon while my melee animation is still ending, then maybe that's when it happens. Like if I'm trying to raise too fast while the server still thinks I'm technically doing the melee animation. So I think I just need to slow down a tiny bit. Not trying to act like I'm too fast, but often DayZ, it's like you don't want to do two animations too quick. You almost want to make sure you let one finish, or else it could lead to some problems. Yeah, Malice, I've been annoyed with it for a long time. The melee eventually changed to the point where it's just not like it used to be. It was never like amazing, but I thought it was pretty solid at one point. But now just freshies can use their bodies as torpedoes and just stun lock you into oblivion. The running power attack range, if you know how to do it, is just brokenly... It just looks like an exploit, you know, if you make the most of the range. And again, I don't blame people for using it, it's part of the game, but the devs should heavily consider trying to remove it, or change it a little bit. I would love to see the fragile freshie in DayZ again. The freshie that is fucking scared of the world, instead of a freshie that's like, I'm just gonna fucking bulldoze in and punch the shit out of this guy. Like, I don't know. It's like back in the day you could at least do this to get out of the stun lock. You can't get out of that. I don't know, Bicycle, like I said, I do not blame people for doing it. But there are far too many like YOLO freshies on the Molsk that just love... that, you know, they think they can just steal a geared guy's stuff if they have max stamina, just bulldozing in with the fucking, the string together stun lock power attack, you know. And, you know, sometimes we use it to our advantage if we catch a geared guy and we're point blank. Obviously I'm going to sit there and spam power attacks and hope for the best. But I try not to make the most of that insane range. Yeah, and sometimes I tell myself that too. It's like, man, I need a break. Like, fuck the spawn zone stuff. It used to be so much better before the melee got so bad. But then other days, you can still get the good shenanigans, and you can still just, like, get a gun and get out of the spawn zone and not deal with all that shit, you know? Get a crossbow, get a shotgun, just kill all those people. But I still like when the freshy environment is a bit less, oh, I'm so capable, I can just go beat the fuck out of you, you know? Doesn't matter what melee weapon you have, because your fists are just as good, if not better, than some of the melee weapons. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody was here. I heard it crackling. Ooh, shots are over in the field there. Shout me out, please. Alright, I got you, bro. See you in like 3 days. 30 minutes, I mean. Ooh, shoddy. I know shells in it though. Let's just stick with the DB. Yeah, it's just one shot. Oh. 2 shots up in the field. Okay, so we said we're going to skip the airfield and go from VMC down to Zelenogorsk anyway, so we could investigate that. Sharpless, yeah, I think I saw Lax was playing Winter Livonia the other day. I'm not sure what server it is, I don't want to blow up his spot, but I think he's been pretty open about it if you go check out his VODs. And it's like, even if streamers are open about it, I sometimes feel bad broadcasting what servers they're in, because it's like, it's up to them to do, not up to me. Some people might want to hide it, other people might want to only tell people on, you know, in a certain way, so... Oh, and that must be the server restarts. Let's see. Yep. Alright, so that's the midnight server restart, guys. Let's get back in shortly. Man, it's a bad time for it to happen. Sounds like somebody's getting into a gunfight right next to us. Maybe some bodies are despawning and stuff. Yo, Nor, thanks for coming in, Stormy. Dude, thanks for 5 months. This has been laid up from a spinal fusion surgery. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Didn't go well. Turning on your stream. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, dude. Just know that my brother went through something similar when he had to get a spinal tap and some stuff, and he eventually fully recovered, so... I know the spinal stuff is really scary business, dude, but you will get through it in one way or another in the best way possible, you know. I hope the best for you, dude. And Prison, thanks for being here, man. Hopefully we can take your mind off it a bit. And Prison Lips, thanks for giving that sub to Amaze. We got so many people I miss. Murph. And again, Prison, thanks for the 42-month sub. Let's get back into it in just a minute. I don't want to talk over this blasting music. Alright, well, this is kind of an awkward spot to be, right out in the middle of the open. Let's just chill for a minute and hope everybody else logs back in. Everybody else that was in that gunfight, I mean. Let's just lay down for a minute, let everybody rejoin. Yo, Paragon, dude, thanks for 64 months subbing. Let me check on something as we're loading. Or as we're waiting for them to load back in. Actually, we could get to a spot where we can see VMC. It seemed like the shots were over this way. Oh. Oh, are you wiggling, sir? Are you a wiggler? What are you up to?
I'm fucking dying, man.
Oh, don't give me that attitude. So am I. That's why I shot at you. I was hoping I could get your stuff so I could survive.
I'm yellow health. I got no food.
Hey, dude, what the
I
fuck are
need
you
a
doing?
fire, but-
What are you doing this deep in the map? You look all skinny. You're still in your trackies.
Well, I died like maybe an hour ago, and I'm hoping my body is still DMZ.
Oh, really? Well, hey, I was heading down to VMC. There was 2 guys heading this way, so I just blew our cover. We better get going, man. Why don't you show me where that body is, and I'll try to protect you. Maybe we'll kill those 2 guys that are down here. Sorry for
I'm
shooting at you, bro.
yellow health, so might
Okay.
not be that good.
I'll be up ahead of you then. What kind of weapons you got?
Crossbow and a revolver.
Alright. Don't be whipping that revolver on me, I hope. He does sound a little bit familiar, but also feel like maybe I've never talked to him before. He sounds like somebody else we know. I don't know. He did look like a bum. Wait a minute. We should ask him what those shots were, though. Yeah, what were all those shots back there where you came from?
I was trying to shoot a fox.
Oh. I thought it was like an epic gunfight. Damn.
No.
I was heading over. Send him in and flush him out. Oh, we will. I'm gonna be like, alright, go ahead. Where's the body?
You have any food?
Yes, but it's uncooked. Here, take this pork steak.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do a crazy fire right here. There's
You're
no
gonna
way
do
I'm
the
making
torch
that.
thing, aren't you, bro? Ew, what the fuck
Oh,
what are you doing, man? What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? You just puked on my only piece of meat? Alright, look, I'm gonna be up in the... Oh, fuck, man. You're gonna do a fire out here?
I'm gonna do it right by the base of this big tree.
Alright, dude. Look, I gotta get up
That's
the...
the only thing I
You-
can do.
Alright, look. You come down to the wall as soon as you can. I'm gonna go scope it out real quick.
Alright.
Oh, man. This guy's fucked. I'm not sitting out here with him. This guy's a lost cause, I think. This is what happens when you hold W back to your dead body. You die again. You lose another hour. You know, I should punish this guy. He freaking dies at VMC and he just runs right back to his body. It's gotta be so stressful. Freaking huffing and puffing all the way back here. He's like, shit, I do this on the malls pretty quick, but this map's fucking huge. Let's see if those 2 guys are around. UMP. Let's just watch for a minute. Ooh, nice, the bushlet. It's gotta be one of the new favorite jackets. Pretty good on its own there. Yeah, speaking of Trinars being a lot bigger than the Malsk, I think that new desert map, Badlands they're calling it, but it's actually called Nazdaya or Nazdaria or some shit, right? Excuse me, I think that's gonna be bigger than Chinars, is that right? which is a slippery slope. It could be good, or it might be people saying like, oh, what the fuck, I just played the new map for 10 hours and I only saw 2 people. Map is too big, or they're gonna be like, oh, hell yes, this is... I feel lost in a map again. We'll see how it plays out. And that's the other question, is like, if they are going to add a bigger map than Chernarus, are they going to keep the player count at 60, or are they going to raise it up to like 80 or something? What's going on, Sazzy? Yeah, well, Resident Evil 9 got some new teasers, and it's definitely coming around the corner, like late February, so we should play some Resident Evil leading up to RE9. That means we got to do some hunk runs sometime soon. Yo, Tim, dude, thank you so much for that brand new sub. It means a lot for the channel. We got Catalyst, thanks for the 10-month sub. Sal Gaming, thanks for 75. Man, I'm over here thanking you guys for support while our fellow survivors dying up the hill. I think we better go check on them. Desert bears, though. Yeah, they might be reskinning some of the animals. What's a non-winter map people play? You can go play Deadfall, where the first half is non-winter, second half is... well, you'll find out. Yo, it's me.
Holy shit, man! I'm flashing food. I need this pork steak to cool off.
Oh, you cooked it? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, I should shoot him and take my dinner. He already sneezed and puked
Do
on
you
it,
have
though.
anything else?
I mean...
Sorry to squeeze you dry.
No, dude, I don't got any food. I'm starting to worry if my body was on the ground, you'd eat it, man. Oh, you hear that, dude? We could go hunting.
Yeah, I do hear it. I know that. Let me eat this first one and see if I live.
Man, I'm thinking about snatching some of my dinner back, but I ain't gonna do that to you. You've already puked all over it.
Yeah.
Why'd you puke, though?
I don't know. I had some unknown food on my way over.
Oh, quite a bit.
Alright, let's go hunt that deer.
Is it behind us or in front of us? I couldn't...
Good as my health. I think it was over this way.
Okay. Where all those shots were. You attracted me and who knows who else, too. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you look fantastic. What's your name again?
Beefy.
Beefy? You're not looking so beefy. I'm Tony.
These track pants stick out.
Oh, I hate to do this, but like, this is your punishment for thinking you should run back to your body at a military base, bro.
Did you already check this?
No, you check it. It's a pretty far run, though, man. I mean, what are you doing?
Pants up here.
I'm saying, why'd you run back to... what kind of gear did you lose, bro? I thought you needed to go get your gear back before it despawns.
Well, I'm only going to make it about 10 feet if I don't get food.
Okay,
And then
okay.
there's deer over here.
Well,
Are you sure they were this way, though? Because my energy is of the essence.
No,
right
no,
now.
I'm not sure about anything, dude. Let me go look. Man, this guy's just gonna get us killed. This is like one of those fucking side quests on Elder Scrolls that I usually walk past every time, and I say I'm gonna do it after I beat the main quest. We should not be fucking around with this. Oh, yeah, he's up this way, This is one of those fucking escort missions where the NPCs get stuck in the rocks. Friends are fun. Yeah, this dude's got a bottomless stomach. I don't even have dinner for myself. He's like, you got any more, by the way? This fucking guy. He's like, actually, my energy's limited. Could you go check over the hill? Like, this guy doesn't give a fuck about us. I'm just an extension of his arm. Look at him. It's alright, we'll be looting his body in a moment. Oh. Unless... I can be the hero. Alright, where is he? Oh, maybe we should get the meat ready for him. At least that should guide him over. Oh, we might almost have the portable cooking setup. I think we're missing the gas can though. Where is he? Things I do for random survivors, because we got nothing else going on right now. I think he might be dead though. We're still not seeing him. Or is he just that slow? I'm gonna do all this work and it's just gonna be a dead body, and then we're gonna get sniped at the fire. Beefy, are you out there, buddy? Oh, ruining my knife. Thanks, Beefy. Oh, there he is. There he is. Look, I'm just getting my karma up for the night so I can go to bed and be able to sleep tonight. Gotta do my part for the community, whether I want to or not. He's like, I'm coming, man. You got some of that meat? Oh, you'll grab some of that meat on the way. Fucking freeloader.
Hey,
Start cooking, bro.
Gun despawned at reset.
No, if it's on the ground, it's definitely there, unless someone yoinked it. But how'd you die, though?
Oh, I got killed by someone that I think was
Was a what?
the AWM or maybe the M20.
Oh.
Loud as shit. Fuck, man, I just stood.
Yeah, quit doing that primitive bullshit, dude. Let me show you something a little bit more advanced.
You holding out a cooking pot?
Might be. I'm not holding out though, man. I just killed 2 deer and set up the fire and gave you my last bit of dinner.
That is
No.
a fair shake.
I'm not holding out on anything.
We crossbow brothers?
Well, we're working on that. We can work towards that.
I've always dreamt of bringing a crossbow to...
You cut out a little bit, but I'm gonna get this meat on the cooker real quick. I'll be right back. What was that other one? I think, yep. Nobody would shoot a couple of guys like
They
us
had
out
a
here.
fire near here the other day.
How'd that go for you?
Lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, hoping for the same. Let me grab my rifle just in case.
Have you ever seen someone make a fire on the MC main road?
Oh no, why would you do that?
That's what I just did.
Oh, right. I was gonna say unless you like attention or you're about to die like that. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I was down bad there.
Oh, that's
I was
what,
flashing. I was waiting for that meat to cool.
that's what happens when you're speedrunning, dude. Where'd you spawn?
I spawned at what's the little factory area right by Three Valleys.
Like Solnichny factory?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Alright, well let me check this chicken coop for us. Maybe we'll get a scope or something. Another rifle. Yeah, Beefy really needs to give me a fucking thank you or something, or else I don't know, dude. He comes over to the fire. I've like killed animals. I've done a bunch of labor, and he's just like, like, what the fuck did he even say to me? He didn't even say thank you. He's like, you holding out on me, buddy? Like, come on. That's not much. This guy owes me.
That's
Now he's got the meat sweats.
alright. I don't need that steak.
Your mic's all choppy. What'd you say?
Said I don't mean to hog the steak. I just make sure it doesn't burn.
Oh, that's considerate of you. I'll take a steak.
Oh, it's your kill.
I killed 2 of them actually, man. I got lucky.
Damn. I heard 3 shots. I started to get a little worried.
Well, the 3rd shot was to bring you in. I just want to make sure you didn't get lost up there. The bad guy wants. No, it's not a feel-good kill, man.
Care if I take 2 steaks?
Shooting this guy right now, it doesn't feel good. No, it's all you. But this is the perfect guy to have because I wouldn't feel terrible if we had to kill him. Like, let's say we were getting.
Okay, I took 2 in a fat. You take the other.
Thank you. Like, if you were in a really bad situation,
Yellow health, so I'm doing alright.
I wouldn't feel bad about
That was
abandoning him.
close.
We could leave him behind, you know, to get
I
eaten by the
timed
wolves.
it out though the other day. If you're flashing, but still on good temperature, you have enough time for food. So
Okay.
I think I'll be alright.
Wait, if you're flashing HP,
Yep. So I was flashing HP and I just grabbed food off the stove. And then it cooled down in time for me to eat it slowly.
alright. That's good to know.
It's the cold that fucking destroys you in the winter.
Well, it's usually, I couldn't find a knife in the beginning of my life. I almost died because of it.
Yeah. I got lucky, found a hunting knife at a tree.
Yeah. Alright, well, tell me when you got the buff. I'm just getting a little bit worried we're getting sniped at any
Oh,
second here.
I'm double buffed.
Okay, why am I only single buffed, but I'm yellow? Guess I've been walking around.
Right, is your clothing good? Yeah, you got that one blue coat on.
Let me sew a few things up. Alright, so how you doing for guns and bullets and stuff?
I got an extra bolt. A couple revolver shots, I'm good.
Alright.
Living on borrowed time.
So I can give you this SMG if you want it. A little rack.
I hate that gun.
Yeah, I figured.
Thank you though. Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Alright, well, I am as good as I'm gonna be, I think. Let's roll. Alright, actually, hold on. I'm nursing that 2nd plus now. Let me just get a solid plus. Guy, down the hill, down the
What
hill.
the hell did you?
Down the hill, down the hill. Behind the tree, behind the tree. He spotted us. I'm gonna fucking blast him.